Hello there, I'm going to give you a little video tour of this brand new 2021 Hymer car Grand Canyon van conversion. It's the model with the pop top, so it very comfortably sleeps four. It's got a transverse bed in the back and a very comfortable pop top which we'll go through. This one is from the factory with a slate grey cab. It's got Chiavenna, if I've said that right, Chiavenna furniture and Delana fabric. It comes as a manual, this one. It's a 2.3 turbo diesel built on the Fiat Ducato. And let's have a look around. As you'd expect from Hymer, it's a very, very nice high-spec van. Starting off with these massive alloys, nice big black alloys from Fiat. As we go round the outside, you can see this nice detailing transfer with the branding Grand Canyon on, and all the windows are really high quality finish. Got this sort of nice edging around the windows. Real nice van conversion. Let's do the tour. So let's go round first of all. This one comes from the factory with a Thule Omnistore canopy already fitted. So you've got instant shade wherever you stop. And it's also very handy because you can attach a driveway awning into the awning channel that you get as a bead with the canopy. Okay, don't know if that came through on the video there as well, but there's this nice little LED strip above the cab door, so you get loads of light flooding in when the light starts to fade. Okay, let's go round. Good look round the outside. I'll take you through the little bits and bobs on the outside, then we'll have a good look on the inside. So the first thing we come to on the passenger side is the diesel fill with the AdBlue. There's your trim vent. So it's a air-blown heating system on this, and a water heater, Truma water heater and air-blown heating. So that informs you where the boiler sits on the other side. That's the vent for when you're running it on gas. Okay. So the boiler actually sits underneath the passenger seats in the rear. That's your toilet cassette. I can do it with one hand. Hang on. There we go. Needed two thumbs for that. That's your classic sort of Thetford toilet cassette. Don't know if you're familiar with those, but basically you put a little bit of chemical in there that breaks down solids, and then it's got a flap on it which seals it all off, seals all the smells in, and you can empty that in a chemical disposal. That's where your electric would go if you're hooking up on site. Now, can I show you underneath? Yeah, hopefully this will come out on the camera. There's your grey waste pipe there, so you can fit something on there if you're fully serviced and take it down into the grey waste on a site, or you can just empty it into a container. Okay, so that's where your wastewater sits there, and there's an onboard water tank which I'll go through when we're going around the inside. So that's that side. This side, talking of which, there's the filling point for the onboard water tank. So the onboard water tank sits one side of where the bed is. That's a gas barbecue point. That's locked, I'm afraid, so I can't open that. You've got a step there as well, electric step, which I haven't got the electric hooked up at the moment. So I've just got a caravan step there. But let's go in. So the first thing to note is that you've got this full fly screen across the whole of the hab door, so that lets all the air in, but without the bugs. I won't force it because I've only got one hand obviously operating, holding the camera. But there you go, there's a full fly screen there. So that just goes back. Okay. And let's step up into the van. Fully rotating cab seats here, so you can feel fully part of the action. This table is very clever. It's got a little pop stop and supports underneath, and if you can see there, so that folds out like so. So you've got a nice big table there. Let's pop that back. Again, I'm going to attempt this with one hand. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. If I just lean under here, a clever little there we go, clever little release mechanism there. So that pushes down, or it will if I actually rotated the seats in a correct manner. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's just rotate that out the way. There we go. So you can see the little retaining clip there. That's better. So that pushes down there, and that's completely out of the way. Right, while we're down here on our hands and knees, you can see the vent there for the heater. So the water heater and the heater that blows the warm air around the motorhome sits underneath here. There's little access points there. I'm not doing a handover, more of a sales pitch, but I can't resist the temptation to just show you the bits and bobs. Let's pull the seats off. I feel like a one-handed special here. Right, here we go. Now if I show you right in there, you can see your drain down point for the boiler and access to pipes. Also, I believe that is your charging unit for your battery. So that's under that little access hatch. Under this little access hatch, that'll be for servicing the boiler and getting access to the boiler. So that's where the boiler sits. There. It's a classic Truma boiler, tried and tested. And while we're on the subject of the boiler, let's have a look up at the control panel, because you can control all the settings with the boiler on an app. It's called Truma iNet. So if you download that on your smartphone, if you have one, you can control everything to do with the boiler there, set timers, etc. This benefits from the Duo C Truma heating, so you can have it as if it's very hot, you can circulate air using a blower, and that's also for heating the gas pipes around where the gas connects. So if you do go into very cold climates and you're in sort of sub 4 degrees and lower, that will stop the gas pipes from freezing around the gas bottle. So that's useful if you're going skiing or something like that. And there's the classic Hymer control panel there. So that's where you would control your, or see levels at least, for your engine battery, leisure battery, wastewater tank and freshwater tank, and also the pump for the water pump, and that is just a little thermostat there for the heater. Okay, right, I digress. Let's get this seat looking a little bit more seat-like. Put that back so you can see, well, while we're here as well, you can see that you've got two fully front-facing 3-point harnesses. So it's 4 full seat belts and 4 comfortable sleeping in this very compact van. And you've got this nice mix of the leather and the fabric all the way around, sort of really high quality. Okay, and then let's have a look at the steering wheel. You can see that it's this big Fiat leather steering wheel, manual gearbox, and this huge Xenic sort of media hub with your navigation, onboard cameras, it's voice connected to your phone, all the gizmos. You've got aircon in the cab, twin airbags, it's your classic sort of Fiat Ducato. You've got a speed limiter and a cruise control, lights indicators on that side, wipers on that side. Okay, that's the kind of cab. And then let's have a look around here. 2 gas burners on the hob with electric ignition, hot and cold water in the tap, and nice sort of one-piece stainless steel. Loads of storage in this sort of kitchen unit. Have a little pull-out cutlery tray, all soft closing, if you can see that. Very nice. Deep storage. Oh, this is cool. A little extra work unit which you can slot in here. Okay, there we go. So you've got a little bit of extra work surface there. Little 5 kilo weight limit on that. That's just been stored in there. More storage. Big deep drawers for all your cereals and all that. Okay, moving back. Got a little electric only powered fridge on this model. So there's your fridge there. So that'll run off the leisure battery or your hookup when you're on site. Good little slimline fridge there. Decent little freezer compartment. Okay, and another little storage area underneath. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's get to this clever little bathroom area now. I hope it's quite dark because I haven't got any lights on, I'm afraid. But let's angle down to show you the sort of floor area. Got this lovely duck boarding here. A little door, space age door, which comes around. This has got little poppers on which attach to retaining points here. And then this very clever, or am I going to be able to do this with one hand? Yes, I am. I'll stop it with my very clever little sink that hides away to make maximum use of this. So you'll do your washing, and then that just tips very cleverly into the wastewater, grey water there as you tip it up, and that locks away. That's a little shower unit and doubles up as your shower and your sink. Okay, I think that's kind of the toilet. That's your classic cassette toilet there. Blown air heating into the bathroom, so whilst you're doing your crossword you can stay warm. Okay, let's have a look in the floor while I've got the camera angled down. That is where your trip switches are. Some fuses. Electrics coming in. Okay, so as with you'd expect from a Hymer, it's all very neat and hidden away. This is a little storage compartment, useful for putting pairs of shoes and things like that. And right, now let's have a little look at what we've got. We've got a TV point and 12 volt and 3 pin ready there. We've got the same option to have a TV there. You've got another option, TV and sat and 12 volt and 3 pin there above the fridge. So you've got multiple options to put your entertainment. Right, shall we? Let's pop the roof. So, very simple. These are little safety retaining clips that I've undone on both sides, and I've mocked this up to be able to grab it. But you literally just twist that. Okay, and then you twist that, and then if I hold on to that, because again I'm one-handed special, but let's pop the roof. Hang on, just need to just take that retaining clip off, and then it's on gas struts, so it will just pop very easily up. And then I don't know if you can see up in here. Push that back. Right, you've got a very comfortable bed ready to go. And what I can bring in now is this very clever ladder that has a joint there, so it breaks in two for easy storage, because it is quite long. Let's put that on now. I've shown you in the sort of hab area with the seats and that. Let's put that in place now. Now this is a nice little touch as well. When you've got your blown air heating on, you can attach a pod here which has magnets which attach down to those screws, and then you can have a long funnel which goes up and goes into the bedroom area to keep the bedroom area toasty. That's a nice little touch. Let's have a little walk up now on let the camera adjust for light so you can see what's going on up here. Nice thick mattress. Don't know if you can see that. It's a good couple of inches thick. So you'd have a very comfortable night up here. And it's very sturdy. And also you've got the option of unzipping these and having natural light in the morning. Okay, so that's the little pop top. I haven't shown you that from the outside yet, so let's have a quick jump out and show you how it looks from the outside now. So it's a proper full pop top roof, which means the van is very comfortable for four. Right, let's go in again. Right, where did we get to? Did the bathroom, did that. It's quite dark around the back here. I might go and open the doors at the back, show you the back with the doors open. Before we do that, let's have a quick look at the storage cupboards. That's a narrow one because of where the door opening is. That's a nice deep one. That's in the kitchen area. You've got two there and you've got two here. So that's a nice deep storage, and I won't be able to open that fully because of the ladder, but that again is a deep cupboard there. And then you've got this little overcab storage here. It's very cool. Right, let's go round. This is a full-on tour, this, isn't it? You don't have to see it in person, you can just buy it off spec. Right, being a Hymer, you get a picnic table cleverly built into the door and two chairs and fresco dining. I've got this bed set up there so you can see in a travelling position for storage and that, and then this very cleverly unscrews here, and you've got all these fixing points along this rail, and this goes forwards and backwards, so you can change where this sort of piece of wood is for setting up your storage and getting into your cupboards. So we've got storage cupboards there, which obviously I've got that set there so you can't see. You've got the full, I haven't shown you this cupboard, you've got the full cupboard there with the hanging rail, which is nice, and then loads of storage down there. So that's hidden away behind where the bathroom sits. Mentioned the overhead lockers in the kitchen, but in the bedroom you've got one, two, that goes all the way into the corner, very nice. Don't know if you could see there, but it's got the pre-wired speaker, so you've got the sound coming all the way. Probably show you that if I tip that upside down. So you've got pre-wired speakers, so you're going to have great sound in here as well, feeding from that Zenec media station in the cab. What are we up to now? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cupboards there in the bedroom area, and that's where your onboard water tank sits. Again, I'll have to angle down I think for this. It's your onboard water tank there, so that sits neatly under there, little storage there, and more cupboards here before you get to this, which I won't take the chairs away because they're all strapped in, but basically you remove that, and then behind that is the gas locker door, so that is where your gas locker is, and there's room for 2 bottles in there, okay, with an auto changeover. So if I can do this with one hand, I shall try my very best. Put this bed down, and I can show you how the bed would look when it's made up. Of course, I haven't got it fully prepared because I put the. Should we try that again? Let's try that again. Move those so I can actually get the bed down and show you how the mattress. Sorry about that. Try that again. Little retaining clip there. So that drops down. You see it's got these wicked sort of plastic springs, and then that just goes across there to give you a lovely transverse bed. There, did it. Give you a little floor plan idea of how it looks, bird's eye view. So it goes the full width of the van there, and you've got these lovely LEDs, speakers set up, LED lighting in the bedroom there, little strip, as well as your little LED lights in the roof. And again, more blown air heating coming through into the bedroom, so it'll be well comfortable. Ooh, little USB ports there, and 3-point pin. Okay, so I think that is a good comprehensive look around this Hymer car Grand Canyon, a grand tour of a Grand Canyon.